another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Woo! Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joe Narcata, and of course our little princess Charlie, and we are Galactivators. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna open up these bodies, we're gonna tune into all of the galactic energies of today. And we're gonna get super galactivated. So thank you, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, and on the replay, Galactivators, YouTube. As we stretch and open and drop in and breathe, I'm gonna share what's going on galactically. So I'd like to invite you to place your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sit outside in nature if you're able to at this time. Roll the shoulders up, back down, and start to follow that breath on the inside. And as we breathe, I want to share what's happening galactically. Maybe I could get a galactic beat to go along with this thing. Open up deep breathing. It's a Serpent Day, Super Friends, number 11, the spectral stream. Start to feel inside your own DNA for real. Breathe in light like a serpent, super friend, from the skies to the tip of your spine. Start resonating with the whole serpentine light line. Relax and let go, and let the light awaken in you. Feel the glow. As you soften to, breathe in the light, let it pour on through. Thank you for the likes. We're getting purified right in our third eye. As you close your 1, 2 eyes, form that serpent circuit inside. Wrap around yourself, around your brain as you breathe and relax. You are a divine being, and this, that, let it all go, the past and the future. Step into the now, though. Let the love be all around as we rest in the center. Just keep breathing, top down. Take in all the light like a peacock. We're opening up to higher sights. Thank you for the likes, by the way, on our TikTok Live. Thank you, thank you. Keep on breathing. These cosmic serpentine forces receiving, integrating, resonating, empowering, command, galactivating. Om Namah Shivaya. Let's bring our hands together now up overhead, compressing the ether between our hands, super friends. And as we exhale, pull it down the center line, right to the place in front of our third eye. As you breathe in, closing left and right side, taking light from your nose up and down that center line. At the top of your inhale, engage Mula Bandha. Hold that breath inside. Begin to suction cup without inhaling, pulling it up that center line. Tuning into that Sushumna Nadi, beginning at the base of our spine, and Uddiyana Bandha. Pull that belly in and up, tucking our chin at the top of the inhale. Pull that breath in and up, forming a root lock. 1, 2, 3 at the base of the belly and the neck. Would you please pull it all up at the top of the inhale to that third eye. And as we exhale with an Om, let the vibration start to rise. Two more times. Inhale, hold it at the top, pull it all up. And as you inhale, let that belly flop out like you are Ganesh, the elephant child of Shiva, the Adi Yogi, the bestower of the yogic state upon us. here. Let's bring our hands down to our heart. Bowing our heads here. Let's place our left hand on that heart center, right hand on top. Entering into our heart now. Slowing down because we're always going non-stop. Allow your heart to be bigger than any of the chatter in your head, the chitta. And let's play with the mantra Sat Chit Ananda, inviting that tape that's playing in the back of our mind to be one of bliss. Thank you for sharing the live, super friends. And then let's shift the crossing of our legs, bringing the other leg on the top. Start to make some circles with our spine. Exhaling as we roll back. Inhaling as we open our hearts forward. Exhale, rolling on back. Inhale, fill up our lungs, our belly, our ribs. Exhale, rolling, tucking that chin. Connect into your heart, Anahata. Inhale, open. Exhale. And the other way. Inhaling to center and exhale. Inhale, breathe in life force and exhale. Release any density, intensity, any carbon, any lumps of coal inside. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. We are in California. Yes, super friends. Beautiful Belmont Shore after the rain. All right, coming back to center. Let's bring those hands back behind. Lifting our hearts. Lift our head back. Coming on back to center, let's straighten those legs out. Soaking up all this beautiful light. This gorgeous sunshiny day as we inhale our arms up and hinging at the waist start to fold. Grabbing our toes. Find that deep breath, lift our heart, big smile. And exhale. Let's play with some pranayama here. So let's pulse our belly as we exhale. Pull that belly in with every exhale. Let the belly flop open. Thank you, Al. Good idea. Where is everyone that's here with us? Inhale, lift your heart. Look up at that third eye. Visualize it, visualize it purifying right now. That our sixth sense are awakening. That our spiritual gifts are coming online. As we exhale, fold, visualize ourselves flooding that nectar of immortality down our spine, the Amrit. And then let's lift our heart, begin to lean back, coming all the way back, using our core, coming into a fish, legs together, elbows underneath us. Lift our heart up and back, sending our crown back, pointing our toes. Open and close our mouth, our jaw. Let's take some sound, some ohms. And coming down onto our backside, mini shavasana. Just connect to the earth, Pachimama. Unzip, unlock your aura. Open up all your chakras. Visualize yourself beginning to harmonize with the earth, like we're getting a software update from the big mainframe computer. Mastermind as we inhale, our arms up above head. Deep breath in, and as we exhale, let's peel ourselves up. Coming on up, rolling those knees around and into a tabletop. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown, press into the ground. Flowing with our breath. And let's make circles with our spine. First one direction and the other direction. Ourselves up from the inside out. The mantra Om Namah Shivaya. As we come back to center, let's take some more cats and cows. Om Namah Shivaya. Invoking all the states of light, matter, the elements, all universe to be in balance with us today. Om Namah Shivaya. Bringing those knees together now. Let's send our left leg back and up and our right arm forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Breathe in and squeeze. And release. Cat, cow, move our spine up and down. send that right leg back and up. And as we exhale, left arm extends forward. Breathe in all the love, this golden California light today, purifying us in our mind's eye. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, lift. Squeeze. Extend. Compress. Extend and release. Cat, cow, move our spine up and down. All right, coming back to neutral, let's take a downward dog. Curl those toes, lift the knees, press back, push into the earth, reach those heels down, move our neck around. And coming up forward, bringing those knees back on down and taking them wide. Thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate that. Bringing that right hand into the center and a little bit forward. Inhale this left arm up, open our heart. Just breathe in this beautiful, glorious light. Big smile. Breathe it into your third eye. Pull it up at the top of your inhale. Visualize that third eye becoming like a diamond in you. And let's exhale with an Om and bring that left shoulder and left cheek down to the ground. And moving that right arm, pressing it to lift our heart while we reach that left hip back over to the left, twisting our spine. Find the breath. And if you want to play with this right arm, lifting it up to the sky or wrapping it behind your back, just make sure you keep your heart lifting and open and your hips swiveling to the left, and breathe. And breathing in, unwind this right arm, bring it back down to the ground. Pushing it on down, let's elevate our left arm up. Make some big circles. One direction and the other direction. It on back down. Let's reset ourselves before we do the other side. Take some cats and cows. Just notice what's shifted. And pressing into the ground, lift those knees up. Let them hover just a little bit off the ground and breathe. And straightening our legs. Push back, downward dog, please. Just observing the shifts. Belly inflates, squeeze the breath, pull it up to the third eye, visualize a diamond. And as we breathe forward, shifting our weight, lower those knees, let them hover just a little bit above the ground again. And dropping them down once again, cat-cow. Move our spine up and down. And taking those knees wide, bringing that left hand forward. Inhale, stretching it on up, open, appreciate, gratitude, thankfulness, love. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, bringing this shoulder and cheek down to the ground. Press into the earth with your right hand and lift that heart as you push those hips over to the right side. Relax your head. Breathe into that shoulder. And if you like, you can bring this left arm up to the sky or wrap it behind your back. Just make sure you keep your heart opening. Bringing this left hand down, press into the ground. Inhale this right arm up, open, make some circles. One direction and the other direction. And bringing those hands down once again, cat-cow. Move that spine around. Tongue to the roof of your mouth. Keep it suction cup glued up there. With your tongue right behind your teeth. Teeth. And then we're gonna come back to neutral, press into the ground, lift those knees up, let them hover for our bear pose. And then pushing back, straighten those legs, reach those heels down, downward facing dog. shift our weight forward to plank. Deep breaths here. Shifting our weight forward, hugging those elbows in, lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Peeling our hearts up, cobra. Lifting our chin, look up at that third eye. Squeeze those shoulder blades down. Listen to the silence beyond the sounds. Deep breath in. Om Namah Shivaya as we lower on down to the ground, curl the toes, press up plank or tabletop. And now that we're here, let's play with some side plank. So we can pivot onto the right side of our feet, stacking that right shoulder over our wrist and lift this left arm up. If that's too much or you like to modify, you can bring your knee down under your hip and pivot that right foot back behind you like a kickstand and send your hips forward. And if you want to play with elevating this left leg, Om Namah Shivaya, breathe in. Today's about our life force, flowing like a serpent, like a dragon of well-being through us today, carrying us through a portal of abundance in our lives. One more breath. And slowly coming on back to our tabletop, cat-cow, move our spine around. Notice the difference between the sides as we press into the ground. Lift those knees up. Tongue to the roof of our mouth. Gaze at that third eye. The birds suggest we take some laughter yoga here. And then let's press back, downward dog. Reach those heels down. Adding a little bit more to this before we do the other side. Bend our knees, look forward between our hands. Deep breath in, and as we exhale, walk, hop, or float our feet up to our hands. Inhale, lift our heart with a flat back. Thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate that. Please do this with us. Exhale, folding forward, fold. Bend our knees, inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out and up. Palms together, lean up and back. Exhale, hands into our hearts. Just notice the difference between the sides. As we inhale, arms out and up. Hinging at the waist. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift our heart with a flat back. Exhale, folding, step it back into plank. Deep breath here. Exhale, lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, peel open our hearts, cobra. Invite that serpentine energy to flow through us today. Exhale, lowering down, kiss the ground. Mwah. Thanksgiving, pressing up to plank. All right, now we're gonna do it on the other side, that side plank here. So pivoting onto that left side of that left foot, stacking our shoulder over our wrist. Right arm extends up. So phase one, both legs straight. If that's too much, or you want to modify, knee under your hip. Pivot that foot back behind like a kickstand. Keep sending those hips forward, that arm upward. Find your breath. Find your smile. Tongue to the roof of your mouth. Breathe into your third eye, the Ajna chakra. Om Shri Shriya Namaha. And visualize triangles, 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 triangles. 9 triangles blasting from your third eye, super friends. As we breathe out and bring this hand back down to the ground. Cat-cow, move your spine up and down. Let that peace flow all around. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Om. And then let's press back into a child's pose. Reach those arms forward. And let's bring our chin down. And then bring our third eye down. And then let's begin to roll onto the top of our head. Just take it easy. Only do as much as your body feels comfortable doing. And when you find your edge, just notice it, but don't go over your edge. Just roll onto the top of your head. Your body will move and pop and release. Just make sure you're not pushing too much and hurting yourself. Then let's come on back up into our tabletop. Let's play with some tripod. Yeah, I answered. So bringing our head down, make sure you can see your hands. So scooch them back so you're creating a triangle with the crown of your head and your hands. Bend those elbows at right angles. Keep those elbows in and make sure you're not putting any pressure on your neck. Just press into the ground with your hands, support yourself, and walk your feet up towards your head. And then if you like to bring your knees to your upper arms, making sure you have that equilateral triangle foundation between your head and your hands, and your neck feels nice and relaxed. Crown of your head feels the pressure. And if you want to come up into a full tripod headstand, you're welcome to, or you could just hang out here. And then when you're ready to come out of it, we'll come down into a child's pose and just stretch our arms forward. From here, let's shift our weight forward, coming on to our forearms. Have those elbows under our shoulders, keeping our head forward, and let's curl our toes. walk our feet up wherever we feel a nice stretch in our legs and in our back. Keep that head facing forward, looking forward with your eyes. And breathe. And bringing our knees down. Once again, into a child's pose. Let's lift our heart and walk our hands over to the right. Birds say it's time for some laughter yoga. Ha 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 and breathing ourselves, walking up and over our legs to the left side. And laugh it out, super friends. And coming on back to center, bringing those hands up. Let's open those arms up and let's even interlace those fingers behind our back, pull back, lift our chin. Big smile, stretch all those muscles on the front of our face and neck. Close our mouth. And let's come on up. Let's stand on our knees, curl those toes under, keep those hands crossed, but let's switch the crossing of our fingers and bring the other fingers on top. And then let's pull back and down. Keep those hips forward. Lifting our head up. Find that deep belly breath. Pull all the breath up to that third eye at the top of the inhale. Exhale, Om. Inviting that throat center to open, our spiritual throat. Let's release and come onto the tops of our feet, swim those feet out, move those shoulders around. Let's take another break, arms overhead, bend that left elbow, grab it with our right hand. Once again, the birds suggest we take some laughter yoga here. Our ability to receive massively from every day. As we prepare to switch sides, open our arms up. And then bend that right elbow.
Someone said I'm having back surgery December 10th, and this actually gave me some relief. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Luco Gringo.
Yes. Yoga is the answer. We hold our emotions in our spine, and our consciousness resides in our spine too. And so as we breathe and we open ourselves up, we free our mind, we drop into our body, we breathe, we move. We can correct the things that we've created in our body, and we can heal ourselves without having to have surgery. There's a book called Healing Back Pain by Dr. John Starno, I believe. And he talks about how we can heal ourselves and not have to have surgery. So healing back pain. Look it up. After, of course. And release. Let's open these arms up, super friends. Curl the toes under. Once again, lean up and back, stretch across the front of our chest. Expand those arms back behind us. Bring in those hands to our heels. Keep those hips forward. Keep that heart upward. Keep that smile, tongue to the roof of our mouth. Hands to our lower back, coming up out of it. Sitting on down now. Let's sit either step one on our, thank you. Right. So from here, open our arms up, palms out, fingers up. And just rotate, fingers down, fingers up, palms out to the side. So 90-degree angles with our hands. So like you're pushing the air on the side of your body, super friends. Turning our head to the left as we breathe in. You should see the back of your left palm, fingers up, and then we'll rotate our head to the right. Looking over towards that right hand, you should see the back of that right palm with those fingers facing up and that palm pressed out. And then we'll rotate to the other side. This time let's turn those fingers so they're down and the palms are out. And breathe and turn our head to the right side. Palms still facing out, fingers down. Coming back to center, let's rotate those hands and once again interlace those fingers back behind us. Placing those hands down on the ground now. Let's plant those hands down, lifting our heart up. Birds say it's time for some laughter yoga, leaning up and back. Ha 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 ha. Into that third eye, see that circle, that seed. As we come back to center, let's massage those legs, our knees. Thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate that. So checking in, how's your breath? How's your body feeling? Good ones. Seagulls are happy. The seagull flock is our guru today. Shout out to the goddess Athena. Our hearts are feather light. And let's do one more while we're here. So if you feel good, your knees are open, we can walk our hands back and let ourselves come all the way down onto our back if this feels good. This is a really intense quad opener, so no rush, take your time, breathe, send your head back, lift your heart, maybe your crown reaches down first. And maybe you make it all the way down to the ground, maybe you don't. If you are down and it feels good and you want to extend your arms up, try playing with some laughter yoga to move the prana. The life force, the guiding force today. See it flowing like a dragon through your third eye. Ah, ha, ha, ha. As we come on back up, super friends. Thank you for the gifts. Let's give those thighs a break. Ooh. And stretch on forward into a cobra. Ha 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 ha. Bringing those thighs down, stretch our spine. Yoga, we bend the body. We focus on the breath. We calm the mind. We listen intensely. We hear the frequencies, tuning our vibration. We align with our divine source of creation. We yoke ourselves, body, mind, spirit, breath, soul, ether. We become who we've always been. Human divine. Hi. Last few breaths like this. And slowly lowering down. Curl the toes, press into the ground, push up the plank. Back to downward dog. Reach those heels down. And walking those feet forward, one baby step at a time. Just stretching the backside of our body. Ever so slowly and mindfully making our way towards a forward fold, but not in a rush to get there. Folding over ourselves. Let's sway from side to side, even grabbing our elbows. Taking it into a twist here. Let's lift our heart, placing that left hand or fist on the ground, elevating this right arm as we bend that left knee. Our right leg is straightened. Breathe in, turn our eyes to look up, smile, tongue to the roof of our mouth. Deep breath in. As we exhale, just take our head down. And then bring this arm down. Forward fold. Inhale with a flat back. Ooh, exhale, folding. Right hand or fist down. Bending that right knee. Left arm lifts. Left leg straightens. Turning our gaze, drishti up. Deep breath. Filling with the love of dog. Deep breath in, head up. And as we exhale, turning that head to look down. Breathing in and breathing out. Left hand down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Taking our feet wide, let us squat. Hi, Norway. Wow. Blessings.
Hi, South Africa.
Hi, South Africa.
Hi, Belgium.
Hey, Belgium. Hands in our heart here. Filling with the love of dog. Invite the qualities of loyalty, faithfulness, loving kindness, unconditional love, sweetness, patience, authenticity, breathe that into our heart. Because dog is love. And then we're going to rise. Arms out and up. Palms together. Lean back. And hands into our heart. Deep breath in, arms out and up. Exhale, hands together, squat on down. Inhale, arms out and up. Arms together, exhale, hands into our heart. Out, inhale, arms out and up. Palms together, squatting on down. Hands to those inner knees, or elbows, I should say. Lifting our heart. Doggies. Charlie's having her Shavasana early. Inhale, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. And hands into our heart. Ooh. Once again, inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hands come down to our heart, squat. Get in low. And let's rise up one more time. Coming on up. Palms together, lean back. Hands into our heart. Let's move these arms forward and back. And around. All the way around, one going forward, one back. And the other direction. Arms up, lean back, and hands come to our hearts. And then we're gonna take these arms across the front of our body, side to side. And then we're gonna do back and forth, letting those hands slap our body. All right, shaking everything out. Let's tap on our crown, rebooting our system. Just envision yourself filling up with the entirety of your divine self. Rub our ears. Rub from the center of our forehead out to the sides. Tap it into our temples, all along our eyes, sides of our nose, around our mouth. Massage our neck, our heart, under our armpits, sides of our arms. All right, all the way down our body as we fold one more time. Bend our knees, squat. Come up onto our tippy toes. Just notice how you feel. And then let's bring it on down to the ground. Using our strong core, let's come all the way onto our backside. Charlie! Charlie! Coming on down to the ground. Good baby. Thank you. That's a good girl. Bending our knees. Let's take our right knee over the left. Hug those knees in. Circle our ankle. One way, the other way. And then let's float those knees over to the left as we extend our right arm and shoulder up and back to the right. Find your deep breath, deep belly breaths. And coming on back to center. reboot, reset ourselves. Left knee over the right, hug them in, making the circles. And bringing those knees over to the right, extending that left arm and shoulder up and back. Coming on back to center, hug it in. Scan your body now, super friends. If there's anything else you need before we go to our final resting pose, I invite you to give that to yourself. If you need to drink any water or do any of anything, thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate that. Find that center as you lower down, the place where the left side and the right side are equally balanced on the ground. Let your head, neck, and spine be in a straight line. Let your arms and legs fall open and out to the side. Bring your gaze in as you breathe in. Envision your eyes just sinking back in the sockets. Gaze moving, rotating, going back and in and up. And then we're gonna deep breath in. Engage your root, your belly, your neck. Pull everything up to that third eye. Back in, up. And then exhale, release, and melt into the silence beyond the sounds. And we'll be back in a little bit for our Shavas, for our Galactivation. The love of dog is here with us as we rest and breathe, relaxing. Feel that inner bliss inside, awakening like a beautiful dragon, like a food dog in our core. This light, the magic flows in, making us blissful forevermore. And the mantra, Om Nityanandam Paramasukharam Kevalam Yanimurteyam Vadvaditam gaganashatisam tatsvamasyadilaksham ekam nityam vivalamachalam sarvadi sakshibhuteyam bhavatitam triganarahitam Sadgurundam namami Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham There's a spirit of bliss that's so powerful and huge and so strong and so loving, so supportable, a deluge, showering us from the dimension of stars, infusing us to the depths of our hearts, transfusing us, our blood crystals spark, infusing us with the love like a quark, like stars birthing within us in every cell, our hearts shining within us, like we rise with the swell. The earth that's below us and the waters as well begin to enter into us like a magical wishing well. The blue of the heavens and the light of the skies awakens and softens us from deep inside. As we rest so relaxed, we receive this divine and affirm, I am that, so hum, so am I. Sat Chit Ananda. The truth is, I be bliss awakened in a human body. Infinite light, infinite love, infinite mind, source energy, universal super consciousness, the one light that's in all beings, including you and me. May we enter together into this dimension in which love and light are our authentic expression. And the mantra. Om Shanti, 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 peace. Loka Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hare Om. A bubble of peace now encircles our body, our aura contained like a pearl, everybody. All of us expanding beyond space and time. Now we are connecting like a seed, the seeds of life. Our light is expanding across space and time, creating and gritting in the whole flower of life, making the geometries, the larger body of tribe, forming this, connecting us at the heart, Metatroning time. Archangelic forces gritting, we all turn golden, remembering that we are this light and bliss we are holding. And so with this intent, we come back into our bodies, back into our mind, seeing sacred geometries reverberating in our open third eye. We see the circle, the bindu, the center point of it all. We see the left eye, the right eye, and this third, the ajna, the triangle. We see the left side, the right side peeling open like beautiful petals. We see the crown chakra beginning to bloom like a lotus, 1,000 petals. We feel ourselves coming back into our lives as enlightened masters, sacred and divine. Breath deepens to our fingers start to wiggle and our toes. Stretching and yawning, awakened we grow. Extending our arms, reach them up overhead. And then drawing our knees into our chest like a newborn fetus. Baby Krishna, baby Christ, baby Buddha. We are in yoga. Baby Tara, Jai Jai. Roll onto our side. And whenever we're ready, taking our time, coming back up to seated, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Let's take a few breaths. Sitting in our divine. And then breathing our hands together, palms together, over the top side. Focus on our intention for today, tomorrow, the present, and the rest of our lives. And pull this down right in front of our third eye, planting it like seeds into our future timeline, welcoming inwardly that divine expression in ourselves and in all life. And bringing our hands down to our heart, bowing our head to our heart at this time. Divine in me, divine in thee, one great light of eternity. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends. Galactivate. So this concludes our Galactivated yoga version of our live stream and our replay. Thank you, TikTok Live, YouTube Live. We are Galactivators. We appreciate you so much. Now we're gonna have a little chat, so
and we'll upload
keep
it.
On.
We're gonna flip this around and then upload it to YouTube after, because we only have one phone. So YouTube, if you want to join in the conversation, head to our TikTok channel right now, Galactivators. We'll upload this next part.
And you can also find us on galactivators.com.
Yeah.
You can get our Galactivated gear, like the beautiful clothes St. Joseph is wearing here today. Singing bowls and other fun things, and be sure to sign up for our Galactivated Super Friends email list.
All right, much love.
Star Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joe Narcata, we love you. YouTube Live,